Okay, girl. It's like, oh, here.
By the way, I won't be available next week because I have a doctor's appointment.
We have been raided. Barely started and you've already brought some friends, huh, Anu?
Hello. Get ready, you nerd.
Well, everyone. I am Texas Reaper, Watch Commander of the Grim Keep here. Today, we are heading towards the Sword Coast, where our party shall continue to explore the Undermountain.
Alright, do it.
So that ambiance going of Damp Came Eve by Sword Coast Soundscapes. It's on loop. Yes.
Come on. I thought.
You need to wait for this 2 seconds.
Fifth level Blade Singer and fifth level Battlemaster get into a fight. Who wins?
A bit singer.
I don't know those subclasses well enough.
Blade singer, because they actually have armor and they can nuke you.
Non-lethal combat, like a sparring gladiator type thing. No armor, no weapons.
Blade singer. They don't need their blade to fucking cast a spell.
Yeah, that is true.
I'll be right back.
And a Battlemaster is quite useless without a weapon.
Idea. I'm generalizing, but the idea is that you've got a Blade Master who is used to fighting with their fists just as much as their weapon and can use their techniques even unarmed. But, you know, sort of Crash if she was a Battle Master.
That's just me if I had maneuvers.
Exactly. So you use a sword a lot, not just your fists.
Yeah, but I don't have to. It's more because, you know, my sword just does slightly better damage, but...
Yeah, early monk levels, using a weapon is better for your main attacks because they have better damage die than your fists. Once you get to later levels, you can drop the weapon. But, of course, you run into the issue of, at later levels, you're getting sweet magic gear that your fists don't get.
Yeah. all I need is some like magical wraps or like arm guards that give me a boost for my natural fists, because my fists are technically magical, but they do not have the +2 that my short sword does.
Oh, yeah.
There,
There are
I want to say it was one of the. Was it called the Netherdeep that had it? Give me a second. Magic items.
I'm in a paid D&D game, and I play a monk in that, and I've started the campaign with these magical wraps around my hands, so I have a +1 off the bat, and it's nice.
Yeah, there's one of the vestiges of divergence, I think,
Yeah.
that they have are literally hand wraps.
Yep.
There's
Pretty
the-
cool.
Yeah, the wraps of unarmed prowess.
Yeah. I have those in the other game, so they're not a vestige. They're just a
Yeah.
+1.
Wormweaver gauntlets.
It's from the Book of Many Things, which I do not have.
I will have to look into this. Because
Yeah.
this module probably nothing for Monk.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of gestalted what was essentially just a Dragon Slayer sword and gave it to Crash as gauntlets.
Thank
It was literally just Dragon Slayer sword, but for fists. You could always take something from, like, hey, we've got this +2 axe that the module gives you, but none of your players use an axe. We'll just transform it into something else. Flame Tongue Dagger, now they're Fire Knuckles or whatever. God, a monk with, like, the equivalent of a Flame Tongue Dagger. Yeah, the first turn is their bonus action activating it, but then each turn after it, it's 4 attacks with extra damage from the fire.
Yeah, there's the Eldritch Claw tattoo that basically does that, but with force damage.
Yeah, but doesn't that require attunement? I don't think the Flame Tongue does.
True. But it does require attunement because it's one of the tattoos.
And I think Griff is full up on attunement already.
Yeah, currently.
Until we find something better. I think Deadleaf has the free slot. Alright. So, we've rescued a kid from sea hags.
Yes.
Hooray!
We are quickly escorting him back to the Skullport.
Yes. Alright. Then let us head to the big map. With that, God, I'm always at the frickin' yeah, let me double check.
So proud of Deadleaf and Lissa for last week.
That was a good thinking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky rolls.
Frickin' nat 20 performance from Deadleaf.
All skill.
It's funny. Yeah. It's funny, I talked about this. Like, I went into the broad details of, oh yeah, I distracted them with decorating talk. Like, the monk noticed something wrong with their high passive perception. My high passive insight basically is like, these guys are full of shit. And then the rogue with high stealth got pass without a trace and advantage from Blessing of the Trickster and just fucking ghosted and pulled it out. And the group I was talking to, they're like, oh, fuck yeah, that is some good team party play right there. It's like, we need hand signs so that if we end up in that situation again, we can communicate with each other without, like, people getting wise.
Yeah.
Well. And now your party walks down a long, winding corridor with a young,
Alright.
talkative boy who is a bit damp, bit cold, but none too worse for wear. And so, how do you proceed, party?
And keeping an ear out for behind us, just in case we hear, the screams of hags or something like that. As they discover that we've taken something from them.
I mean, they didn't move towards their house, so I think we're good.
Yeah, but we don't know for how long.
I don't think we should come back through this path ever again until we're ready to deal with them. And even so, that's not just one hag, that's multiple hags.
Like 3.
I'm sure we would have been fine.
Yeah, I think we could take
Yeah, well, we've been doing pretty well. I don't think we've had too many close calls recently. And I got a decent amount of juice left in the tank.
Not when we have the kid with us. Let's get him.
I mean, yeah, and again, I
Kid
got a
is what
decent
they
amount.
want, so we need to get them out of here.
Yeah, I'm following you guys. Do I need to do a perception check just to keep an eye on everything?
You may roll perception. Keep an eye and an ear out behind you.
Oh, nat 1.
Oof.
That does not bode well.
The kid is so very talkative to you that it is distracting your usual godlike perception.
Moving forward.
Right. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You're in the front, miss.
Well,
It's been a while.
it has.
I think she's trying to find her token.
I am also scrolling. I'm like, left, up, down, right, left, up, down,
Bing.
right. Bing.
You have the focus ping thing, don't you?
Yeah,
One
I hit
the
focus ping.
Lower right of the map.
There we go.
On the right of the map. Oh, okay, there we go. I think because I was scrolling when you did it the first time, I didn't.
Yeah, if you are moving the map when he focus pings, it doesn't do it.
Sneaky around the corner, sneaky around the corner, sneaky around another corner, sneaky around the corner. Sneaky around the corner. Sneaky around the corner.
I believe we're at stealth 27 for this.
Yes.
Yeah, she still has the advantage right now from Blessing the Trickster, but she no longer has Pass Without a Trace because she left the area of effect when she went to rescue the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, roll 20. Why?
What is
Oh,
that
shit.
doing?
You get stuck in a wall?
No, it's just sort of reloaded.
What?
I'll tell you right now that the beta of Roll20 that they come out with is far more stable.
Lissa, you see ahead what seems to be a bunch of spider webs.
Oh boy.
Basically filling the cavern. You could still move through it, but it would be quite difficult. Might hamper your movements.
Yeah. Do I see any eggs? Nests? Anything?
Well, see, but you will see. You see some cocoons. Big, gray.
Could be spiders, but they could also be people stuck.
Do any of them look like they're moving?
None of them are
Wiggling.
moving. They are all perfectly still.
I gotta resist this.
If we want to deal with it with our usual way.
I could try and set it on fire.
Well, one person agrees with me, that's all I needed. Just set it on fire.
All right.
You want me to set it on fire?
I think Liz already did.
Yeah, let's just strike the torch and set the fucking webs on fire.
It doesn't start till over here.
Oh,
I mean, you can light the torch and throw it.
fire!
Yeet it.
Fire!
What? Oh. So, lighting this on fire, the cavern becomes ablaze as you catch a little bit on fire. And then it seems as if each of these cocoons were connected by strands of webbing between them. And so the fire just continues to spread throughout the cavern. And Alright. Just checking a couple of things. The flames
I'm not gonna
reach
move.
high.
Why is Griff squished?
Where is Griff?
Why? Why is he squished? What happened? Who squished him?
The wall. He tried to take his normal form after being a dwarf for a second there, and accidentally became shorter. Like what is it?
What is it?
That-
Inch of height every time you transform.
No, it's what's that Disney movie with the magical house and all the people with the powers?
Encanto?
Encanto. You had the one kid who could transform into other people. Every time he turned into his dad, it was like a little midget version.
It's not if he wanted
Most-
to. He can make himself taller.
Oh yeah, he did it to mock his dad. Like it was absolutely mentioned that he could one for one turn into his dad, but he didn't do it
Camilo.
because he just
It's
kept.
Camilo.
Yeah, he just did it to make fun of his dad.
So, Lissa, with these flames rising high, you then notice movement upon the ceiling as an arrow is shot your way. So let us roll initiative. Oop, gotta clear that. As there hasn't been in the Grimlock fight in quite some time.
Right.
Oh, finally, Roll20's fixed it, so I don't have to do it manually.
That's so cool. It's functioning as it used to.
Yeah.
It's not making me roll twice.
Oh, wow.
It was almost a 16 that tipped over to a 6.
You're still
Hey, at
higher
least you know
than this guy.
at least it properly is populating the initiative again.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Let's
nice.
see what was. And what was the little boy? Dun, 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 dun. Commoner. Let's just get him into the initiative order if we can. Just so he can back away. Aw, little party with him. Phew. At least the commoner is not higher in initiative than the enemy. If that would have happened, that would be a sad day for him. Alright. So, with the fact that no one saw him, he does get his little surprise round. But because of alert feat, that would normally not happen with Lissa. So, Lissa, you see on the ceiling, this Drider as he goes to shoot his bow at you. What do you do?
I whip out my crossbow. I steady my aim as a bonus action, give me advantage, and I shoot him in the face. I will split his arrow in twain.
That hits.
I had advantage on the roll, so
Ooh,
4 damage.
22 points. That is an ouch.
This is like watching the flames, and then in the flames notices like just different movement, and he looks up and it's just like.
Yes. Now, we get to the Drider, where he continues to try and shoot you with his longbow. And it gets 3 shots. So, first shot, 12 misses. Second, 24.
Wait, what just hit?
For 8 piercing and 1 poison. Because I don't think you can resistance that to 0.
No, I cannot. That is 9 damage total.
And final shot. Oh,
Miss.
good damage. But bad attack roll. With that,
Stay back, boy.
you just hear an Elvish. The queen is mad. Mad at me. She is mad as mad can be. Alright.
No, he's rhyming.
And so, with the surprise round over, top of the round, we have Celine.
Okay, I heard him speak. I know I don't understand that, but he spoke in riddles, didn't he?
Yes, but I'm going to pop, 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 pop. Just this area is now propagated with light. Now they should be giving out They should be giving out light, so you should see the whole cavern.
I was just trying to
Yep.
see how far they were.
Because, hey, the cavern is on fire. Let's just chuck a few more on there, just to make sure it's lit up well.
The roof. The roof. The roof.
The
It's on
roof is on
fire.
Let's make it worse, shall we?
I'm sorry. I'm not a wizard. I don't have fireball.
Alright.
Sacred
I'm not a
flame.
wizard. I don't have fireball.
Sacred flame.
That is a failure.
Ah.
So
Oh,
9
yeah.
points.
Very short movie. Just comes in and is like, "You're not a wizard, Harry," and leaves.
Oh, your DC is 19? Shit.
I did not touch anything. So if it's set up like that, it's set up like that.
Alright.
I use the character creator.
No, I believe it.
And that was my turn.
Alright. Griff, it is your turn.
I will take out my short bow and fire 2 shots. Natural 20!
Oof. 8 points of damage. That does hit. So another 5.
And I'm just gonna tell the kid to just move around the corner so you're out of sight. And I'll stand in front of him. And that's my turn.
Alright. Lissa.
I steady my aim as a bonus action, and I shoot.
Hits.
17.
Jeez.
Rogues.
And then,
Mm-hmm. Alright. Deadleaf.
Well, he's up there. I'm down here. I don't have a whole lot of low-level spell slots left. How bad is he looking? Lissa's shot him a couple times.
He is not yet bloodied.
Interesting. Fuck it.
Jesus. That hits.
I mean, that's 4 6s, a 2, a 1, and a 4.
That was excessive, don't you think?
He is bloodied and glowing.
He's a rave party.
Disco ball up there.
Me.
Chump.
Me trying.
Alright.
Hold on. I'm not done. 45 feet, but 35 up. So what'd you say? Probably... If I get to about here, would you consider me within 60 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. You couldn't scare a little child.
I'm saying that's a no.
Yeah, he fails. I've seen tarantulas scarier than you. So he has disadvantage on any attacks unless he's targeting me. And guess who's up? That's the end of my turn.
Fucking.
That changes what it was going to do. So, 3 longbow shots coming at you, Deadleaf.
Yeah, fine. I don't care.
20 to hit.
AC is exactly 20.
So 7 piercing and 3 poison damage.
Alright, that's 10 damage total. Give me a second. Boop.
Second shot. 23 to hit.
Keep concentrating on Pass Without a Trace. That hits 23. That's another 10 damage. I maintain concentration.
And final shot. Miss.
Just, I've seen tarantulas scarier than you. Hit to the shoulder, hit to the knee. Shield deflects the last one that was going for my face.
And it is.
I just washed these clothes.
And it is going to scurry, still on the ceiling. Deeper in.
That's not gonna save you. That is not gonna save you, fool.
And the kid, taking advice, scurries around the corner, but not too far where the hags might, yoink him away without you noticing. Alright, Celine.
Pico. I'm at the limit of the range for this.
Well, it is up a bit, so the height does add some.
Damn it. It does add some. How high up is he?
35 feet.
Oh, that changes things.
You can see with the flames, this is a 40-foot ceiling.
Can't do that one then. Whew. I know what I can do though.
Holy fuck. The confusion.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. A 7. What does this do?
We shall see on
confusion.
their turn, I believe.
Confusion. Spells and twist the creature's mind. Affected target can't take reactions and must roll a d20 at the start of its turn to determine its behavior for that turn. Oh, it's a... Lord.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't roll until it hits its turn, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this will let me, with it being there, I can click the D10 thing,
Okay.
so I can roll for it.
Mm-hmm.
Griff, it is your turn.
Can I party with the kid and just tell him, hey, if something happens to the kid, shout for me, just alert me.
Party cries an affirmation. And doop. And goes
And-
Protective Dragon.
Yeah. Let's see. You say he's 40 feet up?
35, so
35,
about
okay.
70 feet away from you.
Okay. That's
You
still
can pass
within
that
range.
to me. I'm tiny, so if you need to pass, you can pass.
I'm good.
That does hit. And it would be at advantage due to
Oh.
Guiding Bolt.
That's right. Okay.
So let's see if we
I
get...
also can't take reactions, so no reactions for them.
Okay. So that
So-
was no nat 20. So it's just the 22 to hit.
Yep, so 8 damage.
Okay, and then there's no advantage on this one.
Nope.
So 13
That
to hit.
misses.
Okay. And then I'll move back, and that's my turn.
Alright. Lissa, it is your turn.
Alright. Take aim from fire.
Dang.
Hold on. Yeah, being a diagonal straight line, that's fine.
Oh.
Okay, goodbye.
17, 30.
30, 41.
How do you want to do this?
He's fucking dead.
Yeah, I basically shoot him in the spider leg so he falls into the fire and perishes.
That is a heck of a way to die, as you just hear, after falling and crashing into the roaring inferno, you just hear the screams.
Ah, it burn. It burn.
And yet, throughout it all, he still maintains the same rhyme. The queen is mad at me. Until it fades.
In undercommon, Miss Queen forgives you.
Oh, he... Right, you did, so get out of that turn order. And that was all of it, so... Combat is over. It does take...
Fire to go down.
It does take, like, a few minutes, as the webs do burn quite easily, but there was a lot of it. But as time goes by, it starts fading. By what smoldering lights you can see that remain, you see what was in the cocoons to be statues of many different creatures. All of them locked in various states of combat, with fear upon their faces. You are free to move.
You have what faces, sorry?
Faces of fear.
Oh.
Frozen in terror. I'm gonna go up to one of the statues and inspect it. Does it look like someone who got petrified?
I'm keeping Barty on the kid's shoulder. He's a
Alright.
protected dragon.
Make either a... I do not want to stretch the boy.
Please
No,
don't
you're
make
stretching
Flavor-
Are you squishing and stretching everyone today?
I didn't.
Do not. Boy is not Noodle. He is merely accompanied by the Danger Noodle.
Make either medicine, arcana, or religion.
Medicine. Bink. Oh, look. That's an 11. I don't know. Shit.
This is either someone who has been petrified or a very well carved statue.
Can I come over next? I didn't expect it to.
Yes, same rolls. Anyone who wishes may make one of the same 3 rolls.
What? Why did I roll twice? Okay.
Nope.
That's a.
That one, 3. Lissa, help. Thank God. Thank God,
23.
Lissa.
Looking at all these various creatures, the drow, the kuatoa, the troglodytes, some dwarves and humans, they are all indeed people who have been petrified.
Like, this is just staring at it, and then you just hear, like, coming from her direction. Uh-oh. What? What is it? What? Like...
So, what is it?
According to our minds, these people have been, petrified. I'm also stuck in my accent from my GTA character, apparently.
I mean, encountered petrification on one of the other floors. Oh boy.
I know, but it's just a lot of people.
There's only non-specific things that cause petrification like this.
Liz is gonna, like, take a bit of her, like, bit of cloth off her top, her, like, wrap top, and just blindfold herself.
Okay.
That's how you get, they get you, right? The looking.
I mean, sometimes it varies. I think depending on like what is causing the petrification. Sometimes it's
The
magic.
ability to like.
Nah, if I recall, that's like greater restoration as a magic. I mean, I've got remove curse, and I've got dispel magic, but I don't think that those work on petrification.
That was something to see. Let me see.
How many creatures
I don't
can
think-
cause that?
Good
Or
question.
More specifically, which ones were we looking for in this sort of terrain?
I was reading
Come over to the
something.
Feywild.
What was the question? Sorry.
Wait, it was in characters of the body.
I have no idea what creatures this would be.
If
And I
it's the
heard about-
Feywild, I could answer better, but you know.
I mean,
This
I've
isn't
heard of things coming from the gladiator pits that can do this kind of stuff. Mostly because, they don't really allow those sort of creatures in the gladiator fights. Kind of a no-go. Though, some of the higher-paying ones will bring them in, because theoretically, once the creature petrifies you, they leave you alone. And then it just takes a little magic to unpetrify it, and you're back into the game. As opposed to other creatures which will straight up kill you.
I guess that makes sense. So are we gonna have to reinforce them before these people are here, or? I suppose we should look for the source first.
And it is at that moment, Delvin sneezes.
Kid, stay back.
I don't want. You shouldn't be staying too much back, or else we'll lose sight of him, and maybe the hags will get them.
That's what Barty is for.
I doubt Barty can fight a hag.
No, but he can warn us.
Building your middle.
Kid, just stay quiet and close your eyes. We'll be within earshot.
This is gonna like lift one bit of her life and start looking around. Stealth mode.
Alright. Stealth check. 17. That is a 20 because you would still have Blessing of the Trickster. And perception check. Or if you are trying to track the creature, survival.
Oh, perception.
15.
Oh, I get persuasion again. Fucking.
They are
Just
so
add
close.
two. Just add 2. 17.
17. You're looking around. Looking around. You're not seeing a lot beyond the statue of the half-crumbled statue within the center of this cave. And with your medicine check, you can tell that this was probably another person who got petrified, but slightly smashed.
I don't think this one can people attack.
That's the river. That was Skullport, right?
Yeah, the river leads to Skullport.
Which is this thing.
Yes.
Just making sure. Considering it, we're literally a stone's throw across the river from Skullport. We should probably get the kid to safety.
Yeah.
Yes.
Need permission from the boatman, but I think he's across the way here.
I should hope so. Yeah, let's focus. The path just continues further.
Okay, let's get to the river then with the kid. Hey kid, come on. It's safe. We're gonna go to the river, get permission from the boatman, and get you to Skullport.
Okay.
Okay. Get close.
He's all looking around for Lissa like, where'd she go?
She's stealthy. You're good. She's with us.
She's either
Somewhere.
she's either scouting ahead or she's right behind you.
She's on our side.
Neef.
You have taken Barty.
Sorry.
It's okay. You ended up on top of the kid anyway.
Kid is small.
Yes.
I think I can just barely see the boatman.
Yes. You do see, at the edges of your light, the skeletal ferryman with his gondola.
I'll call out. Hey, can you give us a ride? We're sorry for sort of bypassing you earlier. We'll pay you. We just need to get this kid home.
All I hear is Charon from the Hades game. He just speaks in groan.
Yeah.
Making its way towards you is the tiefling skeletal ferryman. Tiefling skeleton ferryman. And his gondola, which upon seeing you all gets longer.
And longer.
Well, that-
Actually, no. Deadleaf and I can stand on the same fucking square. We're about the same size.
And looks at you and puts out a hand for payment.
Huh. They told us how much he cost, right?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna pull out a silver piece. 3 silver pieces and hold them up. See if he reacts to that.
I've got to double check him because
They told us how much he freaking cost.
Did they though?
They were like a few X or whatever.
Look at me, I wasn't with you guys.
they said that he costs a coin. They did not say what denomination, and that it must be paid by each passenger.
Okay.
So one person cannot pay for all.
I would like to attempt to slip a coin, a silver piece into the kid's hand because he probably doesn't have fucking money.
Are you trying to do it stealthily or?
Yes, that's why I specified slip a coin in there.
All right.
Like going to the little cage.
I make a show of looking for coin in my pockets. Like, no, I promise we're paying. You know, just to be a distraction, kind of.
I
And-
expect him by just giving him a silver coin.
Yeah, and then I'll give him a silver.
Celine just looks at her purse. She wants she has his gold. Pulls out a gold coin.
All right. So you all pay him a coin, and the young Delvin, who is very surprised at the appearance of a silver piece in his hand, pays it as well. So you all hop on to the ferryman's gondola. Nope, Barty, don't be leaving him
The
behind.
party.
Barney's
Party.
just, you know, very cuddly. He cuddles to everybody he meets. You know? It's like my cat.
Yes.
Deadleaf.
Hanging off the edge.
You don't need to hang off the edge. We're both the same size. We can probably both fit. We're smalls.
Gets a bit wider.
That's no longer a gondola. This is a barge.
It is magic boat.
It's bigger on the inside.
For some reason, the boy is underneath. No. Hey, no. You go down a layer. To the back. With you. Right. So, all aboard the magic boat. Magic boat ride.
All I heard was all aboard the magic bus.
Here comes the magic
Right on
school
the
bus.
Magic school bus. Wait, why are we going this way? Is it Skullport that way?
Nope.
No,
The
that's-
river
that's where-
leads to Skullport.
Yeah, that's where the alabaster throne was.
That's where I asked. I literally pointed at this thing and was like, "Oh, that's Skullport," and you're like, "Yes."
No. It's at the end of the river.
Ah,
Mm.
So, passing by here, you see once again the three ghosts plying the shore.
With their hitchhiking fingers.
Oh no. So, if they search. Let me double check that
If
square.
they were not buried with fucking money, they probably can't.
It looked like they were searching for something, moving in and out of the rocks. So, at the end of the river, I'm going to copy. Where is it? Here we go, Skullport. Jeez. Ah, Skullport Island. That is where I need to be. And let us move the party to Skullport Island. Wait, I said move the party. Thank you. And focus ping. Are you all with it?
Yep.
Alright. And so the gondola continues its movement. Oh hey, those are... Let's... Doop! As they were doppelgangers of Griff, Deadleaf, and Lissa from their last visit of Skullport Island. The gondola makes beachhead here at the edge of Skullport. And with a clacking noise, the tiefling skeletal ferryman takes a bow and puts his arm out like, you are at your destination.
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Party. Ah! Party huge!
I sorry you.
Big party. What you doing? You know that, baby.
Party.
Get down from there.
I was super tiny.
It's his usual size, so. Move that. Get Deadleaf on shore. And so the ferryman heads back down the river as his gondola reverts in size back to what it once was.
So, kid, do you have a? You said you live in Skullport, so you got family we can take you to, or?
Oh, yeah. The kid is literally looking around these docks here at the edge of Skullport. My dad, he works the docks. It's how me and my friend stole a boat. Made to be visit my dad. And, well...
Alright. What's your dad's name? Maybe we can help you find him.
It is... Come on. Tink. It is that point you hear a man call out Delvin's name. Oh god. I just looked at the party name, and because Deadleaf is right in front of Delvin, it looks like it says Dead Delvin. Here lies Delvin Stormshore.
We tried, but then at the last moment, he fell over dead from Drider poison.
But this, you see a rough and tumble man rushing towards, eyes locked on Delvin. And Delvin cries out, "Da!" and rushes over, pushing past Ulissa, and
As
hugs.
he pushes by, freaking looks at the scoops Barty.
Yeah, Barty, he just sort of pops off. Griff looks a little relieved.
After a few minutes of hugging and all that, the man basically gives that anime fist to the head, like, "What were you thinking? You know those outside caves are dangerous. But we were just gonna have an adventure." Yes, and if your friend hadn't come by, let's see, I think there's a name to it. Nope, it just says Delvin's friend. If Kevin hadn't said that you were captured by sea hags, we wouldn't have known what happened to you. I imagine you lot are the reason why my boy is away from those hags.
Yep. Snuck
Yeah.
him right out.
They're still down there, so wouldn't advise them to go out that way again.
We try not to leave town, save for any thumbs towards the cavernous exit that you guys used to reach the sea. It's a way out to the Gulf of Skullport, the bay. It's about the only safe way in and out.
If you plan on doing more adventuring, I'd advise training first and joining a
No.
guild of some sort that are about to make sure your adventure is tempered safely.
Enough fucking with hags.
But I'm pretty sure that at the very least, your dad's permission is kind of important.
Oh, trust me. He's not getting out of my sight for quite some time.
There we are. And you have time to train yourself. And also that training will help you help out around here as well.
Yeah, hopefully this misadventure of yours teaches you that your family is much more important than any adventure.
We don't have much down here, but he pulls 2 gold pieces out of his pocket. Thank you for rescuing me, boy.
Oh, there's no need for that.
This is a step forward. You can just be like, I respect the sentiment. I accept this. But I would also down like to offer my own 2 gold to have a good meal today. And she just hands it right back, like.
Well, not sure about good, but you'll eat plenty. off to the tavern you go.
Where we stop, who knows?
The storm shores leading the way. Alright, I have to double check frickin' Skullport to find the taverns. It's way back there. There.
Well then, are we taking a break or should we head further?
I mean, I'm good to go.
Yeah, same.
There were a couple more things there. There were a lot of ghosts there. Of course, how we get back to that
Oh, that's
area,
that thief.
don't know. Fortunately, my paintbrush is out of paint today, so.
Really, that leaf was saying something.
I got some magic in the tank. You know, it's no issues, but if we're gonna go for anything hard hitting, the rest would be nice. I mean, I got a couple guiding bolts in me, probably a lesser restoration or another pass without a trace, a couple remove curses, and maybe one more banishment or a polymorph.
How about, since we're here, we rest up, and then we can set out tomorrow for whatever we need.
That sounds good. We're not exactly in a rush, are we?
Not
Therefore,
really.
we're looking for anything that's, animate at this point.
Yeah.
Or like time-based.
Yeah, or like in any direct peril, What do we have left to do down here? Like, we're just mapping this stuff, right? We did all the...
Yeah, we're mostly mapping. We're still on the hunt for the dragon that the wizard, the mad mage, wants us to find.
Right. Yeah.
And on a couple floors down, we still have that Fey lady who wants our help, clearing the cloakers from her forest.
Well, all in good time.
Yeah, so nothing major on this floor as of yet. But we've heard some things about the Drow uprising. Should we try and tell anybody in town about it? I can work through my Harper contact just to see, but...
And I will point out, it was not the Mad Mage that asked you to find the dragon. It was a noble lady from Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I have that in my notes. It was... Helion Moonstar was the one who came to us. He's half-drow. He was there at the behest of his great aunt, known as Lady Willand Moonstar.
Mm-hmm.
There was a distant relative that was the black sheep, left a stain on the family name because they worshipped Shar. When they were the leader of a small army, escaped to the Undermountain before they could be punished. Bronze Dragon went to find him. Bronze Dragon never returned, and apparently now goes by the name of Brax Akar, and is corrupted by Shar. Ding!
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
we can work
but
around that.
didn't the Mad Mage ask us to find somebody, and he gave us like a mark?
That was the anchors that brought Celine to you.
Okay.
Because if you notice, those marks are gone.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't see anything problem just taking the day for ourselves.
All right. Should we go back to the mansion we've been staying at?
Yeah, might as well. But yeah, as much as current management could do with some roughing up, I'm not sure if our current options would be good.
All right. I'll lead back to the house we've been staying at.
All right.
Dragonborn was the Harper contact.
Felrax, Copper Dragonborn within Dalagor's fortress.
Yeah.
That's fast travel, y'all. To Upper Skullport. Let me just double check that there are no copies of anybody. Oh, there are. Let's dupe. Fast travel, ho! As you climb from the docks through lower and middle Skullport to upper Skullport. And the manor, or the fortress, up ahead on your right. Still say they need to fix the doors on these.
I knocked on the door just since we got a new person, so.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, okay if we stay here another night? Since I know we've been dropping in and out of town the past couple of weeks, but, just happened to be on a rescue mission. Just finished that, and we got some information about some, drow movements.
Of course. Come in, come in. I'm hoping you can. Yeah. Okay. And Felrax, being the experienced Harper contact he is not even batting an eye over the change in company you have.
Yeah. I'll explain what we've learned of the drow movements, how they are planning a large assault on Skullport, but it looks like that their plans may have been interfered with enough to be delayed, thanks to us burning down a loft temple that was creating new recruits. new fighters.
To desecrate a temple of the dwarves to create a little sanctuary does sound like them.
Yeah, it was quite disgusting.
Yes. There's no way to keep people out of the caverns. Too many adventurers from Waterdeep come in and out every day.
Well, we're still sort of scouting the area. We'll try and keep an eye out for any more information, something more detailed. And we'll try and interfere with whatever we can. We're kind of good at that.
Yes. But from the sounds of it, I'd say their foothold here on the Sargwath lair might be destroyed, as you did kill their leader.
Yeah. We plan on going deeper, so.
Well,
It's good that their hold seems to be loosened here.
there's only really one way through Skullport. Well, two. Through Azrock, or by Skullport Island, which is held by the Xanathar. Any large force would be caught quite easily.
You wouldn't happen to know any secret ways into their little fortress there, right? Because we're a small group.
I mean, aren't we in tight with Azarok?
Yeah,
Can we
but
just ask him?
I forget. Is Azarok different than the Xanthar Guild? Because we're not tight with Xanthar.
No, Azarok is that blind bugbear whose thing we returned, so he had blind sight again.
Yeah,
I think Griff was talking about Skullport Island.
yeah,
Oh, for the Zentrums.
yeah. The Xantarans.
The Xanathar's fortress is quite impenetrable. Anything that might have been a weakness was personally shorn up by Xanathar himself.
Well, yes, unfortunately, as much as I would like to have to completely empty that place, the options we have to fill the vacuum we would leave behind are currently lack.
Yes.
I mean, there's some spy work that could be done, like, finding someone who has access to that island and makes trips into Skullport. I can follow them, learn their ways, pretend to be them, be a Trojan horse of sorts into the fortress.
Why?
That's a town, down south. Old story. Anyway, yeah, sort of a dummy fake that goes in, gets in cozy, and then lets lets the gates open so people can come in and attack.
Oh, is that what we're trying to do here at this point?
I mean, I could.
But as Lissa said, the power vacuum would literally cause Skullport to tear itself apart.
I suppose that's fair.
Trust me, as soon as we have an appropriate group of people who could take over Skullport in their place, I'm all for it. But until then, I think a bit of murder here and there is better than them being turned into spiders.
Fair. So, no need to
At
take
least-
one from today or soon then.
That leaves sort of quiet Atlas's statement.
Passive insight. Only 14.
He's... I'm not one to disagree with self-defense or, fighting a beast or nothing like that. But, try not to toss around words like murder. That's a heavy thing to take a life from someone. You say a lot, you get these bad folk that don't deserve to live because of the things they done. But if we were all defined by one thing that we done, one fuck up, a string of bad choices, then quite frankly, there wouldn't be a whole lot of people left in the world. Everyone deserves a chance to take what they've done and turn it around, to redeem themselves. Bad luck can always turn to good. He's gonna get up and sort of head up to the room.
Alright, we'll make a plan tomorrow, I think. It's been a long day.
Of course.
Yeah. Like I don't like that we have to just kind of let them carry on, but
I mean, we're only just the four of us, so there's not a whole lot we can do about the whole governing a city kind of thing. We're not those kind of people.
I know I just didn't mean to upset Deadly. Also, this is our new friend here,
Hi.
Celine.
Hello.
Just trying to move around the room without interrupting anything.
I imagine. I will not ask how you came into our company or how your other friend left. Always
I don't-
harbors like finding out secrets. We do not pry.
I don't know about this other friend. First time I've heard of it. I just showed up. Portal shenanigans. Given I've come from the Feywild, nothing surprises me anymore.
Whimsies of the Fae.
Apparently it might be whimsy of a wizard, I don't know.
Indeed.
Well,
Go see how Deadleaf is doing.
Please do. I don't mean to upset him.
You okay?
He's got a coin in his hands, not his holy symbol, which is like a decorative medallion coin, but another coin, not currency. It's almost a symbol that, if you look closely enough at it, is stamped with the Baldur's Gate Gladiator Arena crest. On one side, and on the other side is a symbol and a name that you wouldn't recognize. He's just staring at the wall while he fiddles it between his fingers, much like a gambler would a chip. Just staring at the wall while he fiddles it. Bad choices shouldn't determine what we're defined as. Sometimes good people make bad decisions or are forced to make bad decisions to survive. To kill them just because they're currently in a bad place without knowing their circumstances. That's the easy way.
Howard's way out. You're not wrong. I mean, I come from a place where, they aren't well known for being nice, but that don't mean they need to be killed. Unless they're a hag, but that's different. The way they multiplicate is kind of jarring. If we hadn't found that kid, I shudder to think. You're not wrong. Your outburst was acknowledged. You were right. Probably something you're not used to hearing often, isn't it?
He doesn't say anything. Just continues to stare at the opposite wall while he plays with that coin.
You want to talk? I'll be over there. She finds a corner to sit in. Starts looking for her deck of cards. Somewhere in her stuff.
Alright.
So just looks to grab and is like,
You okay?
I don't know, I'm just trying to stay like, practical about the current situation. Stop myself from doing something stupid like, trying to storm the fortress or anything.
Yeah, it was probably a dumb idea.
Or, yeah, I just...
Look, I know your history with them, and we're gonna do everything we can, but
Oh, no.
it's a slow fight.
Definitely, I'm just more concerned about, like, Deadly's reaction, like, was I...
I think he's right that sometimes we take a death a little too callously. Whether that's, a defense mechanism or just the way we view things. That's, can't you can't close your heart off to it all the time. And he's right. There's people who've done bad things in their past and view themselves as monsters and maybe get viewed as monsters, but sometimes they need a chance to make it the past and not their present.
I know, Griff. I'm standing right here.
Yeah, so, if we all understand that, then that's good.
Yeah, that's why I consulted you before, I mean, I suppose sometimes I don't always consult with the party, because, it's a creature with, 4 or something, and, there was no way to be, diplomatic with them.
Yeah. I get it.
Well, I just want to know, has there been times just recently that,
I don't think so. I don't think we have so far, but you know, the we can't like if we were really gonna do an assault on the fortress, we didn't give them. We were planning that without giving them a chance to surrender or change their minds. So
That's, I mean, they'd probably pretend they were surrendering and ambush us. That's just kind of how they work.
but we could still give them a chance. Even if they don't take it.
I mean, I guess.
Anyway, maybe just
I died and my partner died so that they could freaking, what I thought was my friend could join their fucking race. Whatever. I guess I'm just, there's been a lot of death in my life. I guess I'm being too casual about it.
it's all right. Look, just get some rest, and maybe we can talk it over in the morning with Deadleaf. Just try and see his point of view.
Well, I see it. I'm just looking for like I thought I was doing well with this, like trying to wait until blades are drawn against us and such. I mean, I guess that moment with the drow, like they said, they had some of them there, but I suppose maybe if we,
I
at least maybe have time to like say anything between intruders and blades being involved.
yeah. No. I don't know.
But we've seen what the Lost Watchers do, like, I know, like we shouldn't help them, but I don't know, I suppose I don't know how does that, like, run this town. I don't know how they run themselves in Waterdeep.
It might be different down here. But I don't know.
I'm just saying, I guess, like, yeah, unless there is a reason for us to try and remove them from this town, like, you know, beyond their reputation,
Mm-hmm.
like, then we can start thinking about such an action.
Yeah.
Right now, let's just focus on our exploring.
Yeah, you're right.
I was very confused when you started talking about infiltrating their fortress. I'm like, what has changed since we
Sorry.
first got here? Like,
I was jumping to conclusions that didn't matter.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Maybe I said something that was, like, interpreted as one thing to I don't know.
I mean, I figured-
You're right. I'm just gonna get smart.
Yeah. Forget about it.
Alright. With everyone heading off, taking a rest, you all bed down for the evening, some with some complicated feelings. But you rest up, and morning comes with a long rest completed. So you may all hit that long rest button.
All right.
Yay! Beep, beep.
I have to figure out how to change my new stage if I want to. Just give me a sec.
You have to go back into character creation.
Change. I'm fine. Not changing. Because I know I have half these spells regularly. Okay. We can keep going. I'm gonna go check on Dead Leaf this morning, see how he's feeling. You doing okay?
Hello.
Hello?
I was muted. Fuck.
You were!
Deadleaf, you see him packing away the last of his bed things, finishing, putting on his armor. He sighs. He doesn't look at you. He just looks at his pack. You know, you knew. And, well, I shouldn't trust you because you knew. Something makes me want to trust you. I wasn't always some happy-go-lucky guy. I fought in the gladiator arena back in Baldur's Gate. I did some things they ain't proud of. Things that saw me on the wrong side of the law. And, you know, some of the people we've met down here, you know, they just trying to make a living. Yeah, they ain't doing it honestly, but they doing it. I don't honestly see a whole lot of difference between, like, the Zents or the Xanathars or some of these other fucking guilds. They're just like-minded people grouping together to do things. Yeah, some of them are fucking schmucks and they ain't doing things the right way. But sometimes you just want to find a place to belong. Find some people who will help pull you up when you're down. And sometimes those ain't the right kind of people. And you don't see it until some fucking person comes and cuts your throat out. So, maybe I'm just a little sensitive about words like murder being tossed around. It wasn't the situation, you know, things happened. But that word is an extreme. And I don't like dealing with extremes too much anymore.
Totally fair. I'm not one to judge you, and I mean, spent most of my life working with the Fae. You think they're nice? Sometimes they ain't. They pull stupid tricks, and people win stupid prizes for being stupid. Maybe the first time I threw someone out of a window or something. Let me tell you, it's cathartic. And I'm tiny. You don't want to deal with one of my kicks to the face.
They say rabbits got strong legs.
You do. You don't need to worry about me judging you for anything. I mean, I make a living out of reading people and telling them what they want to hear. There's a bit of magic involved, but it's a lot of acting. Of pomp and just trying to make people feel good. But I've also told, like, some horrid little foretellings for people I didn't like. I mean, someone's gotta piss you off sometime. Keep your head up. Keep to what you think is right. And speak up when you're feeling uncomfortable. That's the best I can tell you. Sometimes do things that we know how to do to survive. God knows they'd see me as a con artist if I was still over in Baldur's Gate. There's a reason why I left. I was a kid at the time. I do appreciate you trusting me, though. I'm done. Hello?
Yeah, he doesn't say anything. He nods in acknowledgement, but he doesn't
Mm-hmm.
verbally say
Making sure.
anything. Yeah. He'll sling his backpack over his shoulder, open the door. Ladies first.
Thank you. Besides, I thought someone with such a cute face could have done something that bad.
Law's the law. At least to a lot of people.
Lois was very stupid sometimes.
That's why I said to some people. Enter the main area.
Morning.
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 Hello. Oh God, my cat just decided to come over and kill me.
Ah, I see. The assassin has reached you.
Yeah, he's stepping on me. Steppy.
Did about what I said yesterday and the idiot idea I had. Don't know where it came from.
I just look, I'm not going to say we shouldn't kill people. Sometimes people need it, and in the heat of battle, sometimes there's no choice. But as I said, fighting in self-defense and killing in self-defense is a whole lot different than murder.
You're right.
You know,
I never
we
felt
ju-
in that way before, but that is what they did to me and my partner.
and he's going to look at you, just dead eye. And because they did it to you, it makes it right to you, for you to do it to others. I give you a free
Yeah.
pass. Is
It's
that what
an
that
eye
is?
for an eye.
No, as I said, like, they're running this town right now, and you have no reason to change that. There is no better option. There is no, like, at least from what we've heard so far, outcry from the people for someone to do something. So, our focus is just to keep exploring this place.
Yeah.
I was very confused when Griff started randomly talking about invading the fortress. I wondered what had like happened to suddenly make that our objective.
I was just making leaps I shouldn't have. Sorry about that.
That's
You
okay.
should-
This is why I'm not the thinking in the group.
Leaps of judgment sometimes lead to
This
stupid
magical stone
decisions.
that's floating around my head doesn't help that much.
Yeah, we just look. It sucks that I'm the one who has to apparently be the moral compass here, considering my own compass is pretty fucking busted. But we need to be careful that we don't start doing the things we're judging others for doing. You know, lying, stealing, killing. You know, we can say, "Oh, it was for a good cause," or you know, they were bad people, but good and bad is subjective, you know. Yeah. Steal a loaf of bread, and the law says you're bad. But then you look at the person who stole the bread, and the only reason they stole it is to keep themselves from starving. Is that
Right.
bad?
No, because
I don't
sometimes
know.
it's just a kid trying to get food to help someone in the family who's sick.
Exactly. I'm just saying, look, I said, they come at us with the intent to kill. You know, I got no problem busting their head open. But, you know, they come at us like, hey, we'll talk, we'll negotiate, they ain't hurting nobody. Well, you get a scared kid that's just, you know, following orders. I don't know.
De-escalate it first, or try to.
Well, yeah, I agree. I was just sorry.
Well,
I'm up most of the night trying to rack my brain as to, you know, when I acted in the way that would happen. I thought I was doing pretty well since my, you know, first two rock-ups hit me on the mountain. We already had that talk. I thought I was doing all right. I'm not sure.
Yeah. You've been doing good, I guess. Just the talk of storming a fortress and talking about murder brought it up again, and it's just my feelings on it are. Well, all right, I'm gonna tell you all something. Something I don't talk about, and once I say it, I ain't gonna talk about it again. I told you how I was a gladiator in Baldur's Gate. Did team fights only, me and my crew.
Yeah.
I mentioned how you know, we went our separate ways, and you know, money just, you know, got tired of the life, and I wanted to keep going, so I left Baldur's Gate, came down here to Waterdeep. That wasn't the truth. There was this guy on one of the other teams. Good fella. Good with words, good with the ladies. A blonde. We always competing with each other. Our teams were pretty deadlocked in the rankings. There was a big expose going to happen between our two teams. And got a lot of attention, a lot of press at the time. Not outside of Baldur's Gate because, we were small time arena, but, for us, it's make or break. And, I'm always talking about how luck may fall how it is, but, I tried to tilt the odds. And, I got found out about it. So our team lost by forfeit because I broke. I cheated. Okay, I tried to cheat. We got caught, and all of our wins were now called into question. We were stripped of everything, and my teammates, rightfully so, they didn't like it. A couple of them beat the shit out of me. One of them, I'm pretty sure, spread rumors that I had some sort of disease down in the, so that ladies wouldn't come near me. And, I don't blame them about it. They had every right. We had it all, and then my fuck up cost everything. So, I was in some bad places before I left Waterdeep. Or before I left for Waterdeep. Did a couple things, did a couple jobs using my innate skills that I ain't proud of. And watched some other kids, pulled up off the street, just coming together, trying to help each other out, doing what they could. Wasn't about to let anyone fall. One guy about to get caught and go to prison, the others are with him. Ain't about to let him get taken alone. They were taken advantage of by an asshole. He was someone who deserved prison, who deserved a knife in the throat. They did some bad things because he told them to, but, they didn't have a whole lot of other options. But they weren't about to let each other go, just to suffer under this jackass. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self and make myself look like this fat, rotund, pinstripe suit, balding, greasy, comb over gnome.
That's your first problem. He was a gnome.
I mean, I'm technically related to a gnome. I'm a Kenda folk.
Look
No,
better than them.
It doesn't matter. Anyways, the guy was slippery. Had a lot of fingers and a lot of pockets. So I may have used my magic to do a few things that he couldn't talk his way out of, couldn't grease some palms and get free of. I got those kids out of it. That made me feel good again. Made me feel like I had done something, at least to the start of redemption. They're what brought me down here to Waterdeep. One of the kids had none here, and I just, I tagged along, made sure they stayed safe on the roads. I'll drop the Disguise Self. So, the Lord judges me at nighttime. The cheating I did at the arena, the stuff I did with those kids that guy ordered us to do because I didn't want to leave them behind. If any of that got out, let's just say some places would view me with a lot harder than just prison time. Does that mean I deserve a knife? No. I mean, I like to feel that I'm making up for it. I like to think those kids are making up for it. I think, look, you're good at reading people, listen. I think sometimes you get a little hot-headed when it comes to a certain type of folk. And you act before you can think, before you look at them. Because all you see is the surface, and you don't see the scared kid inside. But, some of us do that all the time. And
just as we need to forgive others, take a second chance, we need to forgive ourselves about that too. That's it. I'm never talking about that again, alright?
Alright. But yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, Dudley. Yeah.
I mean, it's those sort of things that were most of my life, so of course I understand. I don't judge you for it. And when it comes to that sort of thing, then yeah, fuck what the law has to say about it. You do what you have to do. And that's why I'm standing by the fact that, we've not had nobody here in Skullport, this is their home, they know it better than we do. There's no...
Yeah, nobody's arguing that point.
So
So now that we've rested, should we finish off this floor, or should we just move on?
Well, I think we should finish the floor. I don't know, I'm starting... Again, I'm just trying to think. I mean, if at any point any of you disagree with, any of the signals I give, then do tell me.
Oh, you've been doing great. Yeah, this just sprung up because I had a stupid idea. So you've been doing good.
Here's what you do. You open a box, you put the stupid idea in, you close the box and stash it away.
Yeah.
And then you put other boxes on top of it so you forget it.
Yeah. So let's
It belongs in the void.
So we can just move on.
Alright.
Alright.
I think if we're getting ready to go, it is break time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
With you all readying up to set off through whichever way you leave Skullport back to the Sargwath lair. And with quite the lordom upon us, let us take our 10-minute break. I shall see you all.
I'm not sure if I made a point of saying it before, but I do trust you, Ted. And you, Griff. Celine, we just met, so you seem nice, but just give me time. Just,
Okay. Alright.
And so we shall take our 10-minute break. See you all in 10.
Alright.
To our viewers, thank you for staying with us so far. We shall be back in 10 minutes. Rest, hydrate, get some food, and we shall return soon.
Okay, back.
Now come back.
Ugh. My pizza's getting out of the oven or ready in like 5 minutes. So.
All right.
I wish I could have pizza.
But it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno, baby.
Oh,
California Pizza Kitchen.
I'm on a
I'm
restricted-
sorry. California Pizza Kitchen is great, but it's like twice as expensive as a DiGiorno pizza. So
Nah.
I'm on a diet, a specific medical diet, so I have to wait another week.
Oof.
The no salt diet is very awful.
Yeah, my doctor has basically greatly limited my caffeine.
See, I'd much rather have that because that could still mean I could have cheese.
Me casually eating frickin' goldfish crackers.
Yeah, how dare you? I have to have unsalted tortilla chips. All I can have.
Gods.
unsalted.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it's a low salt diet. So I can't. It's not that I can't have any salt. It's that I can only have a teeny tiny bit,
Gods.
and it's no dairy. So
Well,
it's the bane of my existence.
let us. No, I don't want to change the name of the Sargoth. I want to go there so I can adjust where the party is. I imagine you would once again travel through Azrok's lair.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't see why not. The guy likes us.
Yeah.
Alright. Devin is gone. We got a Griff. We got a party. Celine. Deadleaf. Lissa. And Mr. Ferryman will, you know what? I'm just gonna take Mr. Ferryman. Stick him on the GM layer. So, heading through Skullport Upper, through the middle and lower sections, you will find your way once again. Hey, really? There we go. Back once again to the Sargoth lair. Mostly explored.
I'm gonna look at Celine. Hey, how sturdy are you? Like, if something hits you, would you just fall over, or could you take 1 or 2 punches?
I would take one or two punches. I would cast mage armor before that, though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a useful spell. But, he's like looking at her, trying to gauge her as a veteran fighter. Yeah, fuck it. Do. All of everyone but me get 10 extra hit points as I cast third level aid.
Yay!
Get aided. It's called aiding and abetting. You know, his criminal past is showing.
Then we need to make a bet, so it can be a betting.
A betting.
A bet to see which one of you guys falls over first.
Probably me. All right. So, let's see. When we were passing yesterday, there was some drow on a beach here by the river. Griff points to his map. Like, there's spots that aren't connected, but along the river, he's marked the places where he's seen beaches. So we could check them out, see what they're doing there, and then try and find a way to the ferryman to cross the river. Because I can make a boat again, but we'd probably, have to contest with some shades along the way.
I think I'd rather if we can get to him, I'd rather just pay for him.
Yeah. All right.
I think I know what that is. Yeah, it's past that intersection. One of which goes to that beach you mentioned.
Yeah. Yeah, roll 20. Why?
The lag is real and out to get you.
Yeah. Really doesn't help that I have a bunch of tabs open, but
All the tabs.
but no.
I mean, I've got 10 tabs open myself. But I think there was someone at my work who was complaining that their phone was having issues. And someone's like, well, let's see what I can do. And then they checked it, and it's like, well, you have like 105 tabs open. I didn't even know it went that high.
That means he's got 105 fucking apps open.
I'm that bad on my phone, because my phone has like 70 tabs open.
Jesus.
That RAM slog.
But that's just because,
I systematically clear up the fucking tabs every 3 times a day.
Is it apps or internet tabs on the phone?
I don't know.
Because if we're talking about internet tabs, I've got like 59 open on my phone. But that's mostly like web novels that I can't bookmark, so it's like keep it open.
Same.
Here's what you do. You make a Discord server, make a channel, and put the links there.
This way. Oh, 30.
Already like, sorry, I'm going renegade. I'm off on my own. Can't stop me.
Can't stop.
Can't stop me now.
No, the website used to be good. Then they required a login. It's like, it doesn't give you bookmark privileges. Why the hell would I log in?
The safe?
They want your email.
Mm-hmm.
To reload roll 20 again.
Oh,
I know. Griff's getting left behind, literally and figuratively.
The speedy monk. Roll 20 is trying to slow down that speed.
Yeah, he's just trying to check me, you know.
Right, so if I remember right, if we go down this way, I think it gets to a place.
I mean, this was that door, right? That you had to be a dwarf to open or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this path went around that way. Can I drop into stealth because I see those observers flying a bit further ahead?
Close.
Which way?
I'll stealth as well.
South.
Forgot to fix your health, Miles.
No, I did.
The bar still says he's not 100%.
I mean, I fixed it.
There you go.
Roll 20 just lagging on your part. I'll stealth as well since I see Griff and listen. Griff doing a bad job of it.
So, do we want to go see what they're up to, or if they're even there? Just know is what was suggested, right?
Yeah. We can always just scare them off by telling them that, you know, there's no other drow here on this floor.
Alright, I'll try that. In Undercommon. I like see they're still there. And I just slowly stand up and just in case they like reaction fire, I'm gonna keep behind this little like bump in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Give them sprint. Hey. I see you're still here. You should probably know that it's probably best for you to go back home in the lower floors. I've heard talk of your Pistes, I think it was, and some of the other forces that held like a temple
We're
fortress or something of no longer present in the, on this floor. You're kind of on your own if the room is true.
There is drop. There is drop. They're just wildly waving their crossbows around, like, where's it coming from? One guy's looking at the ceiling. They both then take out grappling hooks and use it to swing across to the other side.
That's one way to skip the freaking fair.
Then move up to the edge to see across.
You see that these are not beaches, but literally cliff edges leading down to the river below. Do you have the vision to see across?
I do, I see them.
Okay. They appear to be speaking with
I'm
someone.
back.
I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna get out like a little scrap of paper and write in undercommon, like, be careful, and then get out my one of the House of Runda tokens I have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, attach the note to it and then just like skipping a stone to get the distance, just like onto the other side of the cliff.
Alright, make... Ooh, this would be a improvised weapon attack.
Okay, what does that make that, like a flat deck?
Yes, flat decks. Shoo.
And then just like, I guess like one of the legs of the spider symbol just goes chink and kind of like digs into the floor between them. And then I back away.
Alright.
Oh, I see Griff there and I'm like, I think they got the message.
Well, that's good. You don't think we need to bother going to that side, do you?
I mean, I told them that I heard rumor of their priestess and the other forces that held the temple were no longer on this floor, heavily in like trying to put the inflection on the body dead.
And they just believed you?
They grappled it across. They're currently talking with the guy over there, and the common attach it to one of the House of Runda tokens that we have and threw it across. I would hope they'd go and check and find out it's no longer safe for them here.
Alright then.
Or they may go seek revenge and do something stupid, but that's on them at this point, not on us.
You know, we didn't just jump in. Alright.
Well, yes, I stayed in hiding as I spoke to them, and they looked thoroughly spooked.
Spooky. In a good way.
Yeah, you said we're gonna try and scare them off.
The ferryman?
So the ferryman.
Oh, what's this route here, though?
I think I went to the portal. I think I went to one of the gateways.
Okay. I'm not stealthing because Griff doesn't know how to stealth today, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the gate's like here.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember.
Or in this room down here. I don't remember.
You pinged exactly on where the gate was.
Hooray! I think that went to the 4th floor?
Yeah, we've been down here. That's where the gate was.
And there was drow on the other side, if I remember correctly.
That one led to floor 5.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, then I think we've done everything on this side of the river then. It's just that beach where the ghosts were. And there's like a couple other tunnels from where we fought that Drider yesterday.
yeah.
And of course the next, but we don't have to deal with that. So.
Have we checked everything north of here?
I believe so.
Okay. Then we head to
Yeah.
the beach.
But
Oh.
where are we going, you guys? Seriously.
Sorry. This way.
These caves be twisting and turning.
You look away
I
for
know
2
it
seconds
just-
and
I lost Barty at some point. But
hold on. This way, that way, then that way.
Doesn't help with this map. It's so laggy.
yeah.
It's a big map.
Hey,
There she is. I see her.
I mean, each floor is basically its own little world.
I have to wonder if it runs better on the beta version. 'Cause the whole the beta version of Roll20 is a full-on like new engine.
Hmm. Well, I don't know if what I thought would transfer over is one thing.
If you duplicate this one, it should bring everything over.
Well, I bought the Undermountain or Dungeon of the Mad Mage pack from Roll20. Anyway, back to the ferryman.
Yes.
Looks at you. Holds out his skeletal hand.
Pop a silver in his hand.
I put a silver in his hand as well.
Another gold. That's all I have. Broke at this point.
Fuck, man. Tell me to break you some change.
Yeah, not. You tell me. You could do that.
She out here freaking paying in $100 bills. The rest of us are paying in singles because she just doesn't have anything smaller.
Alright, so you'll pick off some coins. And where are you going? Just straight across? Or down to the ghosties?
Straight across, because we still have that
Yeah, we have.
other tunnel.
Yeah.
Alright. Shoot.
Hey, so, we handling some no good kidnapping sea hags?
Is that what you want to do?
I think we could take them, but
I mean,
know,
she very
if-
much
if we're
doesn't
not-
want that.
If we're not unanimous, then we shouldn't do it.
Yeah, she very much doesn't want to, and, you know, she comes from the Fey world or whatever, so she probably knows a lot more about hags than the rest of us.
I know that when they kill someone, that well, when they kill children and consume them, they create another hag. They're probably not happy with us.
So what I'm hearing is that if we want to stop them from multiplying, we need to take them out before there's even more of them.
Yeah, no, like, they are not. From what I know, they are child kidnappers and consumers.
Yeah.
I'd rather them not be there.
Yeah. Even if they weren't necessarily hostile towards us and more towards Drow, they're still, you know,
Yeah. See,
active
now
child kidnappers.
here is where I am very.
Here's where I draw the line. We can go after them, but if we end up pretty banged up, we need to stop and go back. After fighting.
Yeah.
Sure. And
There's
like,
only
see,
so
here's,
much we can do.
Yeah.
You were saying...
Right.
I mean, here's the situation where I'm like, yeah, this is a clear line of what side they're on and how to deal with them. Oh, hold on, I need to roll it before. Oh. See if, how many of my charges I get back. I have my charges back, yay!
My amulet, yeah.
All right.
If you're doing
So
that,
if we're-
then I need...
If we're doing that, should we have some sort of plan? Like, do we like? I know Lissa is very stealthy, especially with all the like extra stuff Deadleaf can give her. But
I'm not sure how much magic will work against them.
yeah, and if I can get a hit, I can maybe stun them. But I'm sure they're resistant to it.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I mean,
have-
I've never really pulled out my full bag of tricks, but you know, I got some illusions and stuff. If I need
I
to
got-
get up there,
I mean, I can cast a spell magic if need be, but I can only get one hit.
I mean... If you approach quietly and try and take one of them out, if you can find him and them separated.
I look at Celine. Now, you say hags are from the Feywild. They're not native to this world? Like this plane of existence and all that. The material plane.
No, not usually. No.
I mean, I'm just asking. You don't need to answer it like that. I mean,
No, it's not
gee.
that. Do you remember the stories they tell you about monsters under the bed? Replace the monster with a hag.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I got a couple casts of a nifty little spell that can, you know, get rid of a hag one-way trip. Takes a minute for it to, like, you know, fully take hold. But, I mean, they disappear right away, but it takes a minute before, you know, their ticket's punched, you know?
also, like, they make more of them by consuming children. Do the ones that come from those children still, like, are those ones native to this world?
You're still Fey. You're pretty much Fey beings. That's the best I can explain.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, best I can do is try. I got a couple casts of this, and if it holds, it holds. If not, I mean, theoretically, all we're doing is making it someone else's problem. But
Your buddy find a way
at the
back.
very least, I can put one out of the fight for a bit.
As I remember, they come from the Feywild, possibly the lower plane. We just know where I come from, that we don't fuck with them and they don't fuck with us.
Well, so far, we've messed with a lot of boogeymen, and we're not dead yet. So, Celine, Do you want a chance at taking out the boogeyman?
They shouldn't be left to wander for long. This one kid already got caught by them. There's no telling what stupid, idiotic kids will do again.
I mean,
It's
this
all
is
about that
different.
adventure.
There's what, 3, 4 now?
If there's
I
at
think it
least
was-
3, it's already labeled as a coven. So, yeah.
Okay, well. I say we need to be in the bud now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get us as
You're
close
okay.
as we can.
If they try and offer you anything to eat, don't eat it.
Oh no. I think we're planning just to get as much of an element of surprise as we can. Make sure they never bake a pie again.
I'm trying to remember. Did we see old ladies and break stealth to approach them, or did they notice us?
I think I broke stealth because I'm like, oh, it's some old ladies.
Okay. All right, everybody, gather close. I cast that, and give me just a second as I look at the thing here. I'm going to give Celine Blessing of the Trickster because she has the lowest bonus, so you have advantage on your stealth check.
All right. We're doing.
Let's do this.
Oh no.
Yeah, fuck.
Griff doesn't know how to stealth today.
I considered giving it to Griff, but again, I looked at the modifiers and I'm like, well, Celine's only got a plus, 1. I mean, I could have used it myself, freaking, but
Jeez. You do get another
Oh.
roll, Celine.
so we got a 21, a 25, a 27, and a 23.
Griff,
Or no, a 15.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Natural 115.
You cannot crit fail skill checks
Oh.
or saving throws. That is not a thing in 5e unless the DM specifically makes it a thing.
Nope.
Alright, both blades out. Stealthing.
What time was it last time we saw him? Do we know if it was daytime or nighttime?
It was still pretty, it was around 3 in the afternoon.
I mean, none
What
of us
time
have
is it right
keen
now?
mind.
Yeah, I don't think we need
I don't
to
gotta
do
watch.
one here.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell time. I don't think any of us got any sort of timepiece or nothing. I don't.
If memory serves me right, they're nocturnal.
Wait, I'm not saying anything because this is like scouting ahead.
But since we're underground, that can easily be swapped around for these things.
I mean, nocturnal. It's just you up when the sun ain't, and there ain't exactly sun here.
But they do need sleep.
Do they?
Well, Cole
All right, I'm definitely.
told me a story about when he woke up a hag. It was the worst experience ever.
I am dimming my light. By the way, I'm gonna wrap some cloth around the head of my mace to dim it. To
Turn
basically
necklace.
just
I'll dim my
Uh,
light as well.
Split my
Basically
necklace
just-
into my shirt. No more
put me to
light.
10 feet a dim. Just 10 feet a dim light.
Yeah.
Alright. Once everybody stops moving, I will adjust lighting sources accordingly.
I am stopping for now.
Yeah.
I'll stop right here for the moment.
This is stopped on the corner. He's got a hand out.
Check I actually did the roll 20 Y. Once again, I set low light to fucking 10 feet. I double check it, and it's freaking no. I want 10 feet of dim light, not thank you. Freaking hell. So off with the bright, 10 dim, save. Have to go back into Dead Leaf again because it's going to freaking screw it up as it do. There we go. Dynamic lighting, off with the bright. Set to 10. Roll 20, do screw up to set it to 30. Recheck it to 10. And that should do it. Yes. Okay. You may move again. Roll 20 lighting be weird.
Right.
So I see one of them. I'm gonna try and like listen and get a feel for what they're doing right now.
Alright. Perception check, please. 16. They're not being too quiet. But they are pissed over the loss of their food. It was them. They must have taken it. But we did not see them, sister. They are the only ones that have been through here in the recent times. Who else but them? As the hag you can see is facing away from you.
See the other two now. Which way are they facing?
They're facing towards you as they are basically in like a circle talking to each other.
Okay, get back around the corner. Do we have any spells that affect an area? They're kind of gathered up together.
They're gathered together. Does anybody have anything that could catch all three of them, maybe?
I'm a cleric. I don't got AoE.
I'm thinking, gosh.
Once again, I don't have spirit guardians.
You don't have the wood chipper? Why?
Hags aren't
Really?
the silver, are they?
Radiant.
What was
Silver? Silver weapons?
it? What about silver?
Hags aren't weak to silver weapons, are they?
I think it's mostly werewolves and undead.
Yeah, that's my thought. Someday I'll find a use for these silver weapons. Actually, they're gonna probably go up on our tavern wall, but we'll see.
I can fuck with the terrain. But that will affect us as well. That's the issue. I have another thing I could use, but that involves me being in the middle of things.
Right, so shall I just try and sneak up
Wait.
away and
Wait, let me think. Sorry, I'm also looking for how I can do this and out of character.
I could walk in pretending to be the kid. I don't think that would work though. They probably
Good.
wouldn't do that.
I could use some fave shenanigans. You guys have to be ready for me as soon as I do it. Because once I do it, I'm gonna piss them the fuck off.
No matter what we do, we're gonna do that. So I'm ready as what can be.
so long as we get the drop on them, that's what it is.
I'm just trying to get in a position where I can see him. I'm still stealth, so. Where the fuck are they? I can't see him! They're there. How many of them are here? 2, 3?
3.
2 motions to Zal and the others. To come closer and get ready.
Alright. With this happening...
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I want to Misty Step into the middle of them and then them as my bonus action, and then I want to use Thunder Step to teleport away and fuck their life.
Nice.
The issue I will bring up with that is those are both leveled spells.
Unless Misty Step would require a spell slot for her.
That Misty Step is a is from my background actually.
Can you get like a once per day thing of it, or?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Alright.
I didn't realize the Witchlight Hand got that. Damn.
What are you? Yeah, it's no, it's not that. It's Fey Touched. I picked up Fey Touched.
Ah. Fey touched feet.
Yes. So, first off, since we are going into a surprise round, let us get this turn order started.
Even if I'm gonna be the first one in.
Well, it's like you do that action, then the surprise round starts, and then you'll like.
I know it's a once per day thing, but the feat specifies that you cast the spell without expending a slot, so it's still technically casting a spell. I don't know how that works. But...
I will say this. As DM, this is cool, and I'm going to allow it.
Yay!
That DM rules. Oh, great. Look at that.
Cool
That's a number.
background.
So let us get...
I rolled a number.
Yes, you did. Let's get these sea hags
You rolled pretty good initiative, so that's good.
into
Yeah,
the initiative as well. And also...
I got a nat 20, but Griff just has higher bonuses than me.
I'm gonna upguess it on their step too.
I mean, hey, if you're gonna fuck them up, fuck them up.
Alright.
I'm
So...
looking at my 4th levels. I think I just need to hit one of them.
Wow. One crab. Frickin' nat 20'd its initiative too.
Wow.
What's your dex,
There-
Deadly?
My dex is +2.
So is the crab.
You tell me that... Mother! What? Okay, my dexterity is 14.
The crab has 15!
The crab has better dex! I told those legs.
So, Griff would go at the
There was
top.
a podcast I listened to that was called Unexpectables. There was a crab that kept reoccurring. His name was Crabius the Mighty, and he was basically the champion of the crabs. He like famous. the just the Conan of the Conan the Barbarian of crabs.
Okay, can I do the fucking pop in, pop out?
Yes.
I need to get in there to do the back.
So, you pop in, and look at you all surprised. And then, whoo, pop out.
Noise.
So, let's see here. The
I
where
think those crabs are about to get cooked.
that's a what's the radius? It's a 90-foot radius.
No.
It's a 10-foot radius.
So from
The 90
there,
foot is me
use the-
moving.
I think one crab.
There you go.
Nope, everything's in the radius. Let's start with this hag. Con save.
The crabs.
I spent the 4th level
13.
for that. It was worth it.
That is 23 point. I need my calculator here.
That was awesome. Somebody roll out the awesome fight music.
Oh yeah, I will be switching to that. Let us see. Epic Fight by Bardify.
So you need the immigrant song playing behind you as you thunderstep away.
All right.
The Michael Bay just explosion as you put on sunglasses.
Yeah.
So, the next Sea Hag, con save, nat 20's it. So half of the 23, so that's 12, or no, 11 points of damage.
One of them survived. Bitch.
The final hag, 22, so that's a pass. So, and now for the crabs. Let us see the crabs.
I think, anyone up for crab legs?
If they don't pass, they die. So first crab, dead. Second crab, dead. Third crab, dead.
Crispy.
Who's nat 20 now, bitch?
All three crabs just blow apart from the thunder, or its echo of your thunder step.
Insert AC/DC riff. You being thunderstruck.
Let's listen to that now.
All right.
Great
So,
song.
with that, still in the surprise round, Lissa. Well, Griff and
Sweet.
Deadleaf, if you guys would have held actions.
I'd have-
I
I'd have
was
popped
looking
mirror
to run
image.
it, but I can't run in as a held action, so I'm good.
I'd have popped mirror image on myself.
All right. So, and I imagine you would all adjust your light sources accordingly, so you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bop, bop, bop. Prepare for trouble and make it double, maybe even triple. How about quadruple?
Right. All right, your lights should be fixed.
Domo arigato.
All right. Lissa.
Alright, now that we're also with light and stuff.
Ghost Crab. That hits. Oof. 20.
So-
31.
Bunny is suddenly there. Bunny is suddenly lightning. Stab.
He smiles. I'm telling Novi what he did, and he's like,
Dead.
amazing.
And that hag goes bye-bye.
Damn.
And with
Damn.
it, its illusionary appearance fades, and you just see a ugly.
Oh yeah, they were an old lady guys.
You see this.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll give you nightmares.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. From that, I will wail to the grave. This one.
All right.
Excuse me.
Um,
One's already down. Looks at Celine. You thought we were gonna have a hard time.
I'm necrotic to this one.
They're usually more annoying than this.
I mean, we did use a 4th level spell and a rogue surprise on them.
Offhand. Just 5.
Another 5 points of damage. All right. Anything else?
Griff.
You're right. It was me. I say to their face.
Is it my turn?
Yes. If
Uh,
Lissa is done, then yes, it is your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, by the way, you could have held the dash action to run in, but
Yeah, but meh.
I mean, you're fast enough. You can just fucking get in there.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I'm gonna stab this one.
All right.
Stunning
Focus
strike.
fire.
If it hits, we'll see. Hang on. Sorry. Da-da-da-da.
13 unfortunately misses.
Okay. Stab again.
That just hits.
Okay. Stunning strike. We need to make a
Con save.
con save. Yeah. There's my damage.
Let's get the damage first.
Mhm.
It is now bloodied and con save. 13. I don't think that beats the DC.
My DC is. Sorry. 14. Nope.
Alright, so it is stunned.
Alright, and then I'm gonna flurry of blows on this guy. Or this
Alright.
lady. Excuse me.
Miss.
There.
Hit.
And another stunning strike.
Alright, let's see the damage first. Another 10 points of damage. And the con save? 8. That's
Aha.
a no. Both remaining hags are stunned.
Okay, I think this might have been just a little bit of overkill, but that's my turn.
Alright. Deadleaf. It is your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 20, 25, 30, get right there. Just look at them both. So, yeah, we don't take too kindly to what you've been doing to kids. We're a family-friendly zone. I literally have nothing that will hit 2 people. Absolutely nothing. But I've used a decent number of spells. I'm technically still holding concentration on Pass Without a Trace because I didn't need to drop it. I'll just Sacred Flame this one over here because Alyssa's got that one dead in her sights.
Alright. I need to... Automatically fails a dex save.
Get fucked, nerd. Take 6 damage.
Because I knew stun might do that. They automatically fail strength and dex saving throws.
Nah, 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 nah.
Alright. It would be the Sea Hag's turn, but she is stunned. Celine.
Yeah, we're not taking too kindly to your bullshit right now. Let me just find the one I'm looking for. I cast this as a 3rd level.
So that is...
That's 5 darts of magic missile.
I have to roll it 5 times, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
And how many darts are going where?
I'm gonna throw 3 at the one above Griff and 2 at the one next to Griff.
Okay.
2, 3,
So it's
4.
9.
5.
So 9 to the top, 7 to the bottom. Nice.
Pretty good. Just first you explode and then you just bombard them with missiles. Freaking artillery bunny over here.
Lissa, as you had
This
said,
is like being honest.
as you had said, it was us. The hag, now stunned, is stuttering trying to say fuck you, but it's barely coming out. That hits. And that hag is dead.
And fuck it, seems weird, like, like crushing them and then being like, right, that's that. Let's go back to town. Whales from the grave, the last one.
There's 6 points there.
And like
Alright.
my first strike, like freaking like, I like stab her and like push her over to get over her body and stab the other one by off her.
Alright.
Just like a rush through the freaking strike. 4.
It's not looking too hot. Hey Griff, it's your turn.
Day. Oh, at advantage, sorry. That's a natural 20.
How do you want to do this? Because I bet even with a low roll, you're still getting above what's remaining HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it's frozen, trying to struggle against the blows I've done to it, but I've stunned it. I'm just gonna sort of stab in the gut, and then I twist, because I know that's where, you know, if they had ate that child, that's where it would be. It's like, now you can't eat anything ever again.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Poor sea hags, they didn't even get a turn.
They didn't.
And with that, combat is over, as all the sea hags lie dead at your feet.
It's gonna like fix the blood off and just think. Well, I guess that settles that.
Celine, that was amazing.
That was.
I don't do that often.
I guess we're the ones you send when you want to kill the boogeyman.
Yeah.
The the boogie busters.
Boogie Busters. Rename the party. The Boogie Busters.
That sounds like a dance routine we should come up with.
Yeah.
You now stand.
In Waterdeep.
I wanna check
Boogie
this hag
Busters.
to see if she's got anything important on her.
Yeah, I'll assist
Investigation
with,
check.
the investigation.
Investigation.
I will note you are standing in their living quarters with the cauldron in the center of the room.
Someone should check the cauldron.
Yeah, Deadly,
check
can you do the detect magic thingy?
You were saying,
I mean,
Miles?
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say that I was chilling there dancing with my mirror images, but then I got someone looked over and said, "Hey, Deadleaf, can you go do that?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
All of them did at the same time. All of them go to the cauldron like. Sniff.
You know, I will.
I rolled an 11.
I imagine the dupe just keeps dancing.
I've got
four
3
of
of them.
Oh,
I
get
didn't
the
summon.
image. Yeah.
Yeah, I used mirror image, so I've got the 3 duplicates that follow me, as opposed to the 1 duplicate that wanders around.
And
I was gonna summon my duplicate, but then they were like, we were down 1 hag and the other 2 looked fucked, and I'm just like, I guess I don't need that. Let's save that resource. I will, while the others are investigating, I will sit down and ritual cast detect magic.
All right.
Probably didn't like the thunder step if there were sea hags, which it looks like they are.
So pass without a trace will drop, but you know, we're good. Boop.
All right.
Chill here while I put up my magic detection bubble.
So I see Celine rolled investigation. Are you? Was that at
I'm
advantage, or
checking
were
body.
you doing your own, Griff?
does the
After
I'll do my own
All right.
phase.
attempt. Not that I have a bonus or anything. It's just so close to being a 17. Damn.
You're finding a lot of seaweed.
Ugh. Gross.
Also, Snoop.
All right. 24. Not a whole lot of stuff to find on the bodies. As you're snooping, there does seem to be something within the murky waters of the cauldron. As Deadleaf is still, at this moment, ritual casting his detect magic. So
I'm
that
gonna
does take
read
time.
over and see if there's anything in there.
There's something in there, but let's let that leaf check first. These were hags, and we don't know what this liquid is.
And back here was just where they kept the prisoners, right? There wasn't anything else back there.
I didn't go beyond the chamber they were holding them. You can go check if you want.
Alright. So with Griff going. Jeez.
I'm just checking this next chamber. I'm not going farther than that.
Alright. You see the same thing Lissa did. The rusty chains upon the wall and the goblin body that Lissa unalived.
Okay.
So, after 10 minutes, your detect magic pops up, and the cauldron radiates magic.
What kind of magic? I give it the hard eye,
It
like a
has,
freaking Brooklyn cop giving it the bad cop routine.
I'm not sure what if a no, it's abjuration. You see some abjuration class magic upon the cauldron.
We got some abjuration up in here.
And what could that imply in common?
Well, abjuration magic is protective, usually. Barriers, wards, but
Can
it's
you
also
tell how strong
like,
it is?
nah, my magic just gives me a sort of, I'm here, he does the jazz hands. It doesn't really give me a gradient scale on how powerful. It's abjuration magic, that's what I can tell you. But back to finishing your question, Lissa, it's barriers, woods, that sort of thing, but it's also used in stuff like alarms or, that sort of deal.
Alright, so would it be better to... I see something in there. Would it be better
I
to
wonder if this
the
will
cauldron-
work.
Oh, hello?
Sorry.
Would it be better to tip it out rather than try and reach in?
I could try and dispel the magic on it. I will need a rest after this bullshit, though. I am
Yep.
using very strong magic right now.
I mean, hey. I mean, I've got dispel magic too. And I haven't used a lot of my higher level stuff. So if you want, I can just toss a dispel. Or we could just poke at it mundanely. I don't know.
I don't have anything to poke it with. If you realize, I just use my hands.
Liz is gonna
Or in
eyeball
that
the
case, I
ground.
use my foot.
Yeah, Liz is gonna eyeball the ground, see which way is like down, so that the liquid won't like run back at us, and then just boot it.
So you are tipping the cauldron.
Yep,
Okay.
apparently.
With the water disturbed, Deadleaf, you see the abjuration magic go off as an elder rune appears over the cauldron as the water has been disturbed.
Great.
Oh boy.
I get to roll a d4 to see who it affects. As it affects one random creature within 60 feet of it.
Well, GG.
Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's a good one.
So,
I think that's Lissa. Because if we go from left to right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
yep. So, with you being the one to kick it, the rune pops into you. So let's see what you get. I need
good band.
that d6 roll.
Why is that on the fucking map?
Do you see that?
I see. It looks like it's on the map layer. It's edging into the cliff like you don't see me.
I can't read it.
Well,
Yeah, we're not supposed to yet. Listen needs to roll a d6.
yes.
Oh.
See if it's Boon or Bane.
I forget which one odd was.
Odd. That is Bane.
I always
Oh,
get
not
Bane.
again.
Always get.
Except for the very first rune that we ran into, which we got Boon, that didn't even trigger because it only lasted 24 hours. We always got Bane. Like, you've hit 2 that got Bane. My second one hit Bane.
So, the Labus Elder Rune of Fire. The Bane effect. Lissa, I need a dex save from you.
She's a rogue. She's an 8th level rogue with evasion.
17. I'm guessing it goes off the same spell save DC as the rune itself. That would
Essentially,
make
yes.
that would make the save a 22. Not quite.
Okay.
So now
Wow.
that is 10d10 of fire
I mean-
damage.
She has evasion. She takes half.
That is 66
33.
points, with evasion reduced to 33 points of fire damage as this rune shoots towards you and explodes in your face.
Ow.
Whose idea was it to click the fucking paw?
Technically, you also had a similar idea, but you just didn't do it.
I wanted to
Theoretically-
dispel magic. Excuse you.
Lissa was the best person to do that with that particular rune because
Yeah.
evasion.
Yeah.
Monks, do they have evasion yet?
Not yet. I don't think.
So let
So
us.
this is
be
now
alright.
like just like she's got evasion, but she still has like her right arm like
Oh,
on the
I do
outside
have
of it. It's
evasion.
just kind of like burnt. It's just like
Look, if she had gotten Boone, just hey, I'm adding extra sneak to my sneak attack.
That would have been great. I do have evasion, by the way. Yes.
Yeah, so honestly, me and Celine over there would have been the worst options to get that particular Bane effect.
That was.
Excuse you. You're the problem.
I guess
You have a
it's,
+1 dex, rabbit. I don't want to hear it.
Alright, so. One arm burnt. As Lissa was saying.
Ow, I guess I deserve that.
I assume my detect magic notices that the magic is gone.
Yes.
Well, you know, you'd think I'd have learned after the first couple times I noticed that those runes are also abjuration magic because runes.
Yeah,
Is there anything at the bottom of the pot? Inside the pot? I don't know.
I hope it's just a scar. But yes, I saw something in there when I tipped it. Let's have a look.
You see keys.
Looking, yeah, keys jumps on him like a freaking dog on a chew toy.
They are 5 rusty iron keys.
I'm putting that in my inventory. You can't stop me. I have a rusty short sword.
You're the one who's gonna get tetanus.
Look, I did a stop animation thing when I was in high school, where I played a dinosaur clone who was an idiot, and he got distracted because someone threw keys, and ever since then I've made it a gimmick where my characters just are obsessed with keys.
Okay, I already realized now why why my spell save DCs are so high. It's her fucking item.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
she probably had some sort of like +3 item.
Yep.
Deadlift, can I get a little help before this fucking gauze?
Yeah, she took a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Give me just a second.
I hope they enjoyed being crisped.
I will.
I'm not into fried crab though.
And then just like the freaking amulet self triggers. Thanks, thank you both of you. Ow. I mean, not anymore, but still.
Should be someplace to rest for you guys, because you guys all use some heavy spells and that.
I thought the plan was we're just doing this, then heading back.
Yeah, we could do that.
Alright, did you check the
Are you
other chambers up here?
There's the other chamber, and then there's a tunnel beyond that chamber. I didn't go to that tunnel.
Hang on. Deadleaf, how you doing on magic?
I mean, I'm doing okay. I mean, yeah.
We can keep going for a bit longer, I think.
Yeah, I think if we don't deal with the ghosts today, then I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll just at least follow this to a dead end and then...
Okay.
Fried calamari.
Yeah, I was wondering, do you think those crabs would taste good, or do they look like ugly, like deformed crabs?
They are giant crabs
and
that
they
were
were
pets of sea hags.
Yeah, so probably not.
They're disgusting looking and smell foul even when
Yeah.
cooked.
Okay.
The thing is, Thunderstep is literally a sonic boom, so they more exploded from sonic shock than an electrical shock.
And
Well, I
then
guess, yeah.
wood.
There's gore everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Crab got
There's
splattered
crab
across the walls.
Gross.
They didn't
Oh.
even know what hit them.
If you're wondering, this goblin was just spending its time here, tormenting that boy we rescued. So I was like, you know what? That's enough.
Hey, you prevented them from taking the goblin too. I wouldn't.
There is nothing magic within this chamber, Deadly.
You knew what I was going to ask before I even asked it.
The first time I did something like that as a starter action, I had fun.
Yes. You enter this chamber, Lissa, and the cave has jagged 30-foot high, a jagged 30-foot high ceiling. There is a mountain of just rotted out rowboats in the back 40 feet of this cave. So like all through from that point back is just rotting rowboats jutting around like needles.
At least we know where they get their decoration.
And it is 20 feet high with broken masts and a crow's nest. Hanging from iron spikes that have been pounded into the walls are dozens of the wheels from ships, captain's wheels. With skulls festooned upon them.
Those ghosts back there seem like they were looking for something. Do you think maybe they were like the lost souls of the crew for these ships?
And
Maybe.
upon the wreckage, just past it, Griff, you notice leaning against the southern wall, just past the wreckage, a ship's figurehead carved in the form of a wailing banshee.
It's a figure. It's like bulky, right? at least as big as I am. Right?
It is pretty bulky.
Okay. Can I take one of the like more well-preserved steering wheels from the walls?
I mean, they're all pretty well preserved with skulls attached to them.
Okay. I just, these would be pretty cool in our tavern, but you know, I don't want to upset more ghosts.
Hey, Deadly,
Looking around. What?
that figurehead that Griff saw, it's radiating abjuration magic.
So after the last incident with the pot, I should warn you all that figurehead is radiating abjuration magic. That being said, who wants to touch it?
Can I?
Okay, I was about to say, I don't think I'm about to flip the wrong side twice in a row, but you go ahead. Then again,
Griff
I
likes
told
it.
him no 3 times.
Yeah.
So, just to let me get a. Where is it?
Wait. Hold on. I'm an idiot. I pull out the monocle of identify. I give Melissa a weak smile. Oops, sorry.
It's okay. Sometimes it is just more fun to fuck around and find out, I guess.
My God. Nope. Delete that. Where's
Oh, look
measure
at
tool?
this.
I need measure tool. Circle. Let's do a
Just
linger.
gonna look at this figurehead with the monocle.
Do. So apparently, I was wrong with sizing wise. Here, I wanted to move you. Is there a way to move you? No? Okay. God damn it. I'm trying to get... So basically, that entire red area is the wreckage of the rowboats and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because
It's,
I can't see shit. So you're all standing basically on this 20-foot high wreckage to see around.
Okay.
And it is slightly difficult terrain, so it's unstable beneath your feet.
Okay.
Cool. I don't like how we're getting these details.
Sorry. Feels-
No, it's fine. It just makes me terrified that shit's gonna go down in this room where we need to know that it's difficult terrain.
Yeah. Just as you're walking on it, anytime you stop while on it, you do need to make a dex save or fall prone. It's not a hard DC.
Well, to reach the figurehead, do I have to like climb to the top, or how high?
It's a 20-foot pile with a crow's nest sitting on a mast at the top. You don't need to climb to the top to get to it. But yeah, this is fine.
I think this is gonna get in the crow's nest.
You approach the crow's nest. The figurehead starts wailing like a banshee.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
It begins to wail. A very loud wail.
Okay. What does my identify monocle tell me about it?
This figurehead has been enchanted so that any creature other than a sea hag, if it were to approach the crow's nest, would let out a piercing wail to alert, well, pretty much anyone within the whole cavern system that the sea hags live in. Hey, someone's here.
Well, bad news. The magic's just an alarm system. Only specific to sea hags, so it's kind of useless to us, other than a decoration piece. Good news, it's about when someone approaches that crow's nest up there, which makes me think there's something important up there.
Alright, well, like just a little bit of cloth in the ears and just get up to the crow's nest.
Alright, you get in. And you see a lidless wooden chest.
It's a pirate chest. Shiver me timbers, time for some booty.
Lidless, so what's in it?
You have within it 2,000
typing.
copper pieces.
Oh, Jesus, fug. Let me go down the fucking treasury.
Yep, that's what I'm
2,000.
typing.
What of pennies?
Yeah. 2,000 copper pieces.
I mean, if you think about the fact that they eat kids, and kids generally only have copper on them, yeah, it's a problem.
Within the copper, there is a tin urn with 250 silver pieces in it.
Ooh.
An umbrella. A set of
Hello.
weaver's tools. An ebony walking cane with an octopus-shaped handle made of pewter. So,
Oh, like this is like sees that she just like she looks at like, oh fuck yeah, and just like she like stand up at the crow's nest and like lean on it and just be like, avast me hearties.
and a cracked spyglass.
Alright. I'm gonna get those.
Bing.
Okay, so it's 250 SP. I'm adding the money to our funds. Okay, got that added. I will look over the umbrella, the cane, and the spyglass and see if any of that shit's magic.
None of it is.
Right.
So how a cracked spyglass is worth more than a cane is beyond me.
Because the glass technology needed to make lenses for spyglasses is fucking advanced, and the spyglasses are rare as fuck. That's why.
Fair point.
Let me put it this way: like mechanically speaking, I think spyglasses give like advantage on perception checks or some shit, depending on the campaigns. Spyglasses are like, if you take the technology of the time, like even including magic, which should make it easier. But if you have magic, you tend to use divination spells to see from a distance, so you're not using it to make concave lenses and stuff.
Fair point. Fair point.
This starts getting all the stuff down, but I don't know why, but for some reason, like being in Lys's body, for some reason, a black Tim cane, like it's just like I just that was not a willingly sound I made just now. So literally just saying "fuck yeah" at a fucking cane of all things. But okay. Yeah, this is gonna start like.
I mean, that's a
cane.
That's a Cthulhu cane, man. It's an octopus, a pewter octopus on an ebony stick.
I think
Probably
it
someone just
reminds
liked
me of
octopuses.
Blackstar, and she's like, yeah, this is cool. Alright, so how. Deadly, I think you have to come up here. This is a lot of copper and it's very heavy.
Yeah, I gotcha. Just freaking cheap. Puts it in the pouch. Well,
this will probably go in the safe back at home, unless we get it changed out somewhere.
I
I don't keep our whole fortune on us. I mean, that's what we got the safe for.
I pity whoever we have to get to count this out to turn to gold.
A bank will do it.
I guess that is their
I'm-
job.
Yeah, it's just more like the tedium of it, having to count all that kaba. And I bet some of this ain't the best condition either.
Would any of them be like, we don't know how long this has been here, like any of them be like,
Need some polishing.
I wonder if anyone's like old money. Any like,
I mean, as
like-
far as I know, currency has stayed pretty stable for the last like several centuries. We haven't it was. I never understood how that whole thing worked. The kingdoms didn't like each other, but somehow they came together as like, yeah, we got one currency system. We
Well,
agree
it's
on
a
that, right?
coin.
I'm pretty sure it was the merchants. The merchants control everything.
Also, do you remember, even if they're not worth what they're supposed to be worth, you can still sell it for the value of the metal, if there's any need.
isn't that the point of the coin? It's like, this is just the value of this metal, this weight of metal.
Yes, but you're saying some of them might not be in the best situation. Nothing that a good hand of polish would hurt.
True. This is gonna pick one up and just scrub it off a bit. Is it like standardized coin or is this like doubloons? Like,
It's a standard copper coin. Bit
she really loses
tarnished.
interest and walks away.
All right.
Can I get one of those silver coins so I don't have to pay gold again?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'll give her like 20 of the silver.
Alright.
Into the
Actually,
pocket it goes.
Now that I check my kit, I'm actually out of silver too.
I will give Lissa another 20 silver.
20
Looks
silver,
over at
I'm
Griff.
gonna Put 2 gold into
I-
the.
Silver, but I'll take silver if you're passing it out.
I will give Griff 20 silver.
All right.
I feel like a freaking grandpa handing out freaking.
Thanks, Grandpa. Dad leave.
Like, all right, go get yourself some gumballs and trading cards from the local pop shop.
I want the street.
Not as good as the ones from the fair.
I want the edible money.
My favorite
Oh.
thing I ever did at San Diego Comic-Con, the first 2 years I was there, there was a woman dressed up as a World of Warcraft NPC, like had the quest exclamation point above her hat. And like as a joke, the first time I went up and asked her for a quest, and she literally gave me a little piece of paper that had a quest on it, which was like, oh, go take a drink of water or go enjoy the sunshine or whatever. And if you took a picture of it, I went back and found her again, which was friggin' hard, and turned in the quest. She gave you one of those gold coins.
That's awesome.
Best costume I've ever seen.
That's so wholesome. I love it.
Indeed.
This does put
God.
2 gold coins into your party fund for exchange for the 20 silver.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm getting exhausted right now.
It's alright.
I mean, it's about end time.
Yeah, 10 minutes till end time.
So, what do we do here? Do we set it to the pyre to let all this rest in peace, or
Maybe drag
I
the
mean-
bodies here and set it on fire.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
bury
not
the heads.
exact.
I mean, I
Yeah.
meant for like the sailors' souls. I don't know. I don't know much about sailors.
I mean, I don't know if doing that will put their souls at rest, but
Yeah, maybe we should wait till we talk to those ghosts tomorrow.
wait, we're talking to ghosts.
Well, there's ghosts on a beach further down. We saw them as we passed.
But yeah, no. Yeah, sorry, I seem to have, since the spider webs, I think I've been, yep, no, I don't need to be burning everything.
Yeah. Let's find a safe place to camp out, maybe, or should we just go back to town? Because we'll have to pay the ferryman again.
He's carrying a whole bunch of copper. We should go back.
I mean, yeah, we kind of have Jingles, the bags of money.
All right. We'll head back to the beach to flag down the ferryman.
I like how the ferryman boy doesn't even need to, like, sail. He just needs to turn his boat and we can just walk across.
His magic causes the boat to elongate to create a bridge. And you must pay him 1 silver as you walk past him.
Over.
Fucking no longer is it a ferry fee, now it's just a toll.
As you all head back to Skullport, still early in the day. What time it is, hard to tell in the Undermountain.
My dupes would have long worn off by this point. They last like a minute. Goodbye, second level spell slot. I knew thee well.
So you all head back to your little place in Skullport?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright.
I think we'll Deadly will like actually browse Skullport itself, sort of look around.
Alright.
You're gonna pay someone in pennies. God damn it.
Hey, I got all this change, baby.
Yeah, well,
Oh, copper's an insult.
let's move everybody back to...
Dishonor on you! Throws handful of coins. Dishonor on your family! Dishonor on your camp! Just pelting change.
back to Skullport Upper. And we shall end here for the night. Let us see if we can find someone to raid. Shall we?
And just as a reminder, I won't be available next week because I will have a doctor's appointment.
Alrighty. Dura Soup is playing Spyro the Dragon. Serenity is playing Odin Sphere. But Queen Iona Leona only has 10 viewers and she's doing special events. Let's go see Queen Iona Leona. So I'm going to move this over to here so I can get the freaking name right. It's raid, not rad. Queen Aya Leona. Why is there an S there? Well, everyone, thank you all for joining us here at the Grim Keep. I hope to see you next time. Well, next week will not be what D&D, but maybe something else. So, join us there. Until next time, be safe, be vigilant, be well. Goodbye.
All right, bye.
Alright,
Bye.
the raid has happened.
That was fun.